it'll make you grow.
Hey guys, good evening. And today we have a new friend joining us today, Ishwarya. Ishwarya is a powerful success coach. She has been working with moms to empower them and ensure that they do their best along with the family life. Without compromising on that particular part, but just not limiting to that. A lot of women get confused. They feel that this is it. There is nothing beyond it. After they have kids, but Aishwarya has her formula, and she has written this awesome book called "Date with Fate." So we'll talk about that too. So thanks a lot, Aishwarya, for joining us. Friends who are watching this would love to know about Aishwarya. Where is she from? How did she come up with this? And then, what's your passion? So over to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ravi, for giving me this great opportunity. Every opportunity do come with a great learning. So you have given me a good learning also today through this opportunity. So I thank you for that. With that thank you note, yeah, I'm Aishwarya. I'm based out of London. I'm a power success coach for super busy mothers. I happen to become a power success coach today from my own life experiences. So I teach mothers or I engage with them more practically about their life and all of it. And it's not it's no more a theoretical session with them. So how I landed up being a power success coach is from my own life experiences. As I told you, I was into IT for over a decade, and it was when my son was born I understood as a woman my responsibilities, roles, and everything have a super duper role to perform in my life. So till that point of time, the person that I was as Aishwarya, it was like very limiting. Maybe I can say that yeah, I was like where a lot of freedom and all of that was there. I was able to do what I want to do, but then I never realized my core strength at any time. It was through the challenges that motherhood threw at me. It was through all the relationship issues that I faced, postpartum depression that I went inside during my motherhood phase initially. That's when I understood as a woman, my inner strength is far more better than what I thought I was. And I loved this motherhood role a lot. That's when I also understood I can use the same love, same affection that I thrive upon my son and become a better self for myself, get more empowered. And that way, I also bring up an empowered child, empowered family. You don't believe, within a period of 1 year, my whole life changed upside down. And today, I believe it is all just because I became a mother and I realized my inner self far more better way.
Superb. So, how did you come up with this particular concept of writing a book? I mean, your experiences to yourself. Generally, you share your experiences within your family or very close friends. You get this opportunity to share. So, why did you decide to pen it down and help other mothers out there?
Okay, so just after I gave birth for almost 30 days, I just cried and cried because I didn't understand what this is all about. Why people are blaming me? Why I'm not able to breastfeed my son? So what exactly is happening? Why am I going through so much of emotional turmoil within me? All the immediate family members who loved me so much, they started to ask me a lot of questions because I was annoying at them. Okay, I was firing them with lot of my emotions, right? So after 30 days, that's when I understood this is not working out. I'm blaming myself, my fate, especially my fate. Okay, why all this happened to me like that? And after 30 days, I realized something that I'm doing is not right. That's why everything else is it's just the reaction that I'm getting, just the response that I'm getting from the people around me. Maybe if I have to do something else different than just crying and blaming fate and myself and everybody else around me, then something better could definitely happen in my life. That small trigger changed my life for better. And then when I came out of the whole thing for almost after 1.5 years, that's when I also realized mothers have a problem. We don't discuss our issues with any other mother, be it with any other woman also. Right? We think it's all natural. Yeah, if you give birth, you will get into depression. So what? If you give birth, you have to quit your career. So what? compromise. That is the only thing a woman has to do to ensure she is in a good family life. That's what people around me told me. So it was not at all convincing for me. And when I found many answers through life coaching, and when I transformed my life for better, I understood that I have to pen down all of these experiences for the betterment of the other mother. Maybe my experiences, maybe the solutions that I have found for myself might help another mother to have a better life initially itself. So I thought, with God's grace, I have to pen it down. Definitely, it will be useful for others as well. And it was well received.
Super. So where are you from, Aishwarya? Before settling down in UK, where are you from? So a lot of friends might be curious. And did you get married early? Why did you have this regret when you became a mother? Why were you upset for 30 days? Was it because you got married early? It was early pregnancy. What was the reason?
No, I'm basically from Chennai. I didn't get married early. I got married at 27 years. And after 1.5 years, I received my baby with God's grace. Nothing was made urgent and all of it. So everything happened on time perfectly as and when planned. But then the reason for me to cry was I was suddenly felt that I was unable to perform my own duties. My responsibility about the small soul who completely dependent on me, it was like too much of responsibility for me at that point of time, because I personally don't have a mother. She's in heaven now. So when I was into that at a lot of turmoil, I really missed her. That's when I understood what kind of compromises these mothers are doing, to bring us right. And after I became a mother, and when I had to do all these compromises, I was not ready to do it. I felt there is some other way better to do it. That's how the whole thing happened. And basically, it was all because of my postpartum depression that led the way, without me realizing the term postpartum depression until I came out of it.
Okay. So who decided the name of the cover, and whom do you want to give the credit for this particular book? Before we play a short video, who is this book for?
Definitely, this book is for my own mother, because I dedicate her service to me, my siblings, and for every other mother. Because in India, especially, mothers are dedicating their life to their children, and there is no self love with them. There is no inner freedom within them. They always speak about what better that I can do for my children, what better that I can give for my family. So I think. I have to dedicate this book definitely for my mother. And with respect to the book cover and all of it, I would give the credit to Happy Self Publishing, who published my book. And also, the topic, it just came in when I was just walking over the streets in London one day, because when I thought about the topic that I have to give for my book, immediately I remembered I was always fighting with fate. I always thinking, and life is all about fate. It's all about problems. And somehow I usually talk in Tamil, use this sentence in Tamil. வாழ்க்கையே ஒரு போராட்டம் வாழ்ந்துதான் வெல்லணும். Which means, which is translated into, life is all about a lot of problems and issues, and you have to live through it to get through it. Okay. And after this whole transformation process, that's when I understood life is not a lot of problems. It just throws a lot of beautiful challenges on our way. And through the challenges, we have beautiful learnings from the universe. When we pick up the learnings, we become a better self. That's what universe wants us to become. So that's how the whole thing happened.
Yep. So friends who are watching this, there's a lovely video about the book. Okay. So I will go ahead and play this, and let's come back with some more questions related to the book.
Are you a mother with a lot of guilt? Are you blaming your fateful life? Are you finding it difficult to manage work and life well? After facing all this myself, I, Ishwarya Lakshmi, have distilled my experiences in my book, Date with Fate, through an effective power success formula. It is for supermoms to get empowered to lead by example the life of their dreams with abundance of love and inspiring power balance. For you to rewrite your future consciously by decoding your unique life lessons. to teach great values to your kids by living them on your own. What gets tracked will produce results. This formula is designed with tangible action maps to track your progress, with effective principles and strategies to create magical moments and self-transformation. Dare not to make the costly mistake by losing another golden opportunity to become your best self. Am I going to introduce you to a divine angel to transform your life? Go date with fate to see what happens.
Grab your copy of Amazon's international bestseller book right away.
Hey, congratulations! I heard this is the bestseller right now in UK and internationally. So, what are the points which will provoke a mother in this particular book? Because you might have come across a lot of mothers who want to do something, but they try and then it fizzles out after a certain time. I really like the roadmap, the way you've given the milestone and ensure. So something about that if you can describe as a snippet.
Okay, so I talk about the power success formula in this book. First and foremost, I help mothers to understand that life can be changed with their own perspective towards it, thoughts towards it. Especially as mothers, what we think is we are very much limited because we are totally dependent on our husband, on our in-laws, their views, their angle towards life, right? We don't have the freedom as such. If at all, we talk more about the freedom, and people say either we have to fight with our parents or in-laws or husband. That's how our whole life is surrounded by. So the first thing I would like to emphasize through my book is, you might be feeling that nobody is supporting you. That's not an issue. You should feel that you are able to support yourself. You should feel that you can create a change within you, even if not for your own sake, it is for your children's future. Why am I saying this is, if you are not getting empowered to live your own life and dreams, you are just passing on something called as your unfulfilled dreams, sacrifices and compromises to the next generation. So they subconsciously learn all of these things from you, and they start compromising in their life, and they are finally not going to live their life up to their mark. So as mothers, more than the food that we give to our children, we should also give a lot of power as well through our own attitudes, perspectives towards life. With love, power has to be there for anybody to get into a better self all the time in their life. Because life has challenges, we have to go through it and come out with a lot of flying colors for that. So that is the most important thing. And for that, I use the formula called date with fate. When explained, daring actions, transcending your emotions with daring actions, transcending your emotions with the date with fate, yeah, factual awareness and transformative experiences, where I use with as a catalyst for the formula. So the attributes any woman should have to forego all the challenges in our life. Initially, we always think life is full of problems, but it is not so. It is challenges. That is the second emphasis.
Super. So you're creating a lot of positivity for mothers out there, so that they don't give up. They take it, or look at the problems in a different way and solve it, rather than
Correct.
relying on somebody else. They should get that confidence that, hey, I can do this. This was easy. I think these are some of the things which are generally used in other countries, saying that, hey, this is a problem which is coming, I will solve it, I can do it.
Correct.
Good.
Correct.
Be positive.
It's not a problem, it's a challenge.
Challenge.
That is the major shift that I want mothers to look at into.
Good. So who are the customers? What sort of questions you get? Apart from being an author, being a coach, somebody who can create empowerment in women. What sort of mothers come to you, or women come to you, approach you? What are the common problems?
Yeah. Women, especially who think they are capable of doing something better than what they are now, who feel that they are guilty about who they are today. And those mothers definitely do relate to me. And who others who are able to compromise well. See, compromising is a very good attitude when it comes from your heart. If your heart says that you have to compromise in that relationship or in that business or something, and it is good. But when compromise comes from your mind, when mind says that you need to compromise to live your life in a certain way, then it means throughout your life that is going to be guilt. Right? Your mind again is going to throw multiple questions. This is not you. You are doing so well. You had gold medal in your college. Why are you in kitchen all the time? Why are you with kids all the time? Such mothers do come back to me and say, hey Aishwarya, I wanted to do something better in my life. I'm not able to figure out the situations. I'm not able to convince my family members. Now, what can I do? What kind of help that you can give me? So, and also mothers definitely ask me, if I change, how come my husband will change? How come my in-laws will change? Right? I might change, but how can I trigger the change from them? That is a very common question that everybody asks me. And believe me, with 2 to 3 weeks into the coaching, they understand what kind of good vibrations that they can create in their family and how their changes are impacting the others' changes as well.
Superb, superb. That's a very good transformation. So now when you look back, Aishwarya, I mean, you would have spent a couple of years, doing this, reaching here. How do you feel when you look back?
I feel very satisfied. I feel, yeah, this is what my calling is all about. I have to be here. That's why I left my IT job as well, because it was giving me a lot of financial freedom and I was definitely liking it because for almost a decade I was doing that. But then when I understood my calling is something else, when I empower one mother, a family is getting empowered. When that fulfillment is simply awesome. And when they come back and tell me, my kids told me that, Mom, you are looking different. Mom, you are talking different. So that is giving me a lot of happiness because I myself I myself has undergone the same transformation and I am enjoying the same. So I would like to make other mothers experience the same thing. So it gives a different sense of satisfaction and I love it.
So what does your kids say? How what do they introduce their mother as, when they go out to school or to their family members?
Okay, my baby is just close to 4 years now,
Okay.
and but he is definitely enjoying our parenting experiences. We don't actually parent him, and maybe through this empowerment journey, I also learned parenting won't help. Instead of that, we have to partner with our children. And so I always don't tell him do that, do this, do like that, like this. Instead, I ask him a lot of questions. And okay, if you want to do this, you know what is the consequence. If you want to fall from the sofa, you know what is the consequence. Are you ready to accept it? Like that, when we ask them, they get empowered. Definitely, when they see me doing all these things, my son, when he sees me, he say, "Oh, Mama is in meeting. I should not disturb her. It is her meeting time." Right? So all of this is like very heartwarming because in my family I haven't seen all of this. So when I can do this for my child, I'm so happy.
Superb. Any compliments that instead of telling you, has somebody given the compliments to your, like, maybe hubby or parents, saying that, hey, Aishwarya did this to me and I've changed a lot? Did you get any indirect compliments for your efforts?
Yes, lot of indirect compliments. During my initial motherhood phase, right, before that I was having very good relationship with my in-laws, and they helped me during the delivery. And because of my emotional turmoil, things didn't go well. And after 1.5 years, when I transformed, I helped them also to understand the mistakes that I did, and I just left off my ego. And when I helped them in their transformational journey as well, same kind of spiritual journey that I initiated for them with my gurus, they really liked it, loved it, and afterwards they started talking about me to so many people that they are very happy with their daughter-in-law, right? So, and even my husband, the same thing happened. So it is not just me who transformed, but my whole family.
Superb. So, what are the current services? What are you? I mean, we understood your you as Aishwarya, we understood what's your passion. Now, what are the services you're offering right now? Who should connect with you? And, what is that is the USP of Aishwarya, which, others cannot provide. So,
Okay, I always offer one-on-one coaching because I truly believe every mother is different and she comes up with a lot of challenges, unique challenges and situations that are very unique to her. So I spend massive amount of hard work in understanding her emotions, and I work very closely with her to ensure that a transformation is happening to her in her life, and that's how we together enjoy the whole process, right? So I have this signature program of myself. It is called Power Success System. I have designed my own system, and through the transformational journey that I came from, and that I have come through. And then I have this empowerment coaching for mothers. The first one is like complete transformation, where I help them understand their intuitive voice.
mhm.
Ravi, I always talk about this intuitive voice, and that is my USP as well. I don't teach people, see, this is the techniques that you have to use. I Can you hear me?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So instead, I tell them, and see, this is the intuitiveness that we all of us have. So when you can and build this intuitive ability within you, your life will take a turn. Every person has two voices. I have written in my book as well. It is called angelic voice or your overprotective inner voice. So every person has that. You can ask a simple question to yourself. If your life is as per your design, and if you are able to complete at least a day happily with whatever you feel you're satisfied with, then you think your angelic inner voice is driving you. And if you are full of fears, anxieties, you're planning one thing and you're doing one thing, you're not able to say yes for something, no for something, and you're totally cracked up and confused all the time, then it simply means your overprotective voice is taking over. And this means you are in trouble. So that clear understanding will definitely help you to tap your innate ability, which is called intuitive healing or intuitive inner voice activation. Once that is done, the weapon is within you, right? The magical wand is within you. Whatever might be the circumstances, whatever might be the situation or the challenges, you can calm down, think, relax, and you start respond to it instead of reacting. That's when life changes for you forever. So I help mothers balancing in a professional and personal life through this innate ability, and also empower them to see life all with very new perspective, and it is all going to be a lifelong thing. So it is now up to them to take that and move on.
So this is Aishwarya's signature style, where you use these tools, techniques to ensure that that is taken care of, and then you get into what their actual problem is. Super,
Correct.
super. So we have a quick video of services which Aishwarya provides. So here is a short video, so you'll understand for what you can get in touch with her and get that experience.
Hello, everybody. In this video, I'm going to talk to you all about the services that I offer. Power Success Coaching for super busy moms to lead a balanced life. And the second one is Empowerment Coaching for mothers to unleash their best self. I always prefer one on one coaching for mothers because I believe every mother's situation is different with lot of challenges in their life. A massive amount of hard work is required to understand them, their life, their emotions in depth, and take them throughout their transformational journey. Here I am introducing my signature program with you all, which is called Power Success System, which I have designed for super busy mothers to empower them imperfectly to live the life of their dreams. Moms, you are in absolute place if you think you are a super busy mom who's overworked and overwhelmed all the time, who's in constant guilt, or if you have lost your inner spark and often wonder when you will finally have the time for yourself, your passions, and your dreams. And if you're constantly wondering if you are good enough and often doubt your abilities to truly have it all in your life. If you are able to resonate with whatever I said, then you are not alone. Because living a balanced life isn't about managing your time better or making everyone happy all the time.
It's about going within and truly connecting with your inner voice. So, the speciality of my power success system is to dive within yourself and to activate your intuitive true voice, which can do wonders for you in every aspect of your life. What is the one thing, moms, that gives empowerment with balance for all of us? It is leading through uncertainty. Being mothers, whether we like it or not, we always face uncertainty throughout our days. We get crankier more than our kids when our plans doesn't go well. That's why I always talk about inner life management more for mothers so they get prepared to understand and face life no matter what life throws at them. Moms, I have a very simple solution. Here it is, the power success system that I have designed for super busy moms. First is progressive living. Own your authentic self, underworking, expanded mindset, and redesign your vision. Basically, I talk to moms in the language of intuitive healing. I help them heal themselves from their all their past emotions and all the traumas that is happening within them in their mind and through their circumstances in their life right now. So they can progress well in their life and they start thinking more progressive. And next one is own your authentic self. Most of us have problem in recognizing our authentic self and then owning it in the right way. I work with mothers to first help them identify who they are and what are their skills and how to own their positives and negatives in a well balanced feature. And the next one is wonder working. Here we do use a lot of tools and skills for mothers to help them have a well balanced routine so that they use power success outcomes to accomplish their goals faster and easier. And the next one is expanded mindset. Here we always talk about decision making. So they get all the love and power in their life to make the right decisions at the right time. And they start growing beyond their challenges and they start unleashing their life's purpose by decoding the challenges that they face in their everyday's life. The last one is redesigning their vision. Here they start valuing their dreams and they become unstoppable by designing their supermom vision board and their super success blueprint. Isn't it amazing, moms? So, moms, what is the ripple effect of becoming a power success supermom and how can it impact your motherhood journey? Well, you start having a purposeful life, more fulfillment, handle uncertainties, you become empowered, and thereby your children get empowered by seeing you, even without you teaching them the best values. It creates an optimistic environment in your life, self motivation, acceptance of yourself, and creates greater harmony. You become a solution finder, so this it strengthens all your relationships, and you're finally going to experience your life in a much better way. So, what's next, moms? If you want to lead an empowered supermom life, if you have any doubts or if you need any more clarity to understand whether the system will really work for the challenges that you face in today's life, then don't forget to click the link below and schedule a clarity call with me, and I will see you at the other end.
Super. That's a very detailed video, and I really like the way you've also shared the process because a lot of coaches in a similar line, keep it very secretive, but you're clearly defining what what is the process they will get into, what is that you will chase them, what is that follow up you will do. So good, really confident about what you're planning to do with them.
Thank you so much. I believe everybody should be giving detailed information. Only then it will be easy. I'm a person of that sort. If you ask me to do, and if you move my phone, I will not be able to do it effectively. But then if you say, why have to move? What could be the consequences of it? I'll be putting my full effort and doing that with 100%, right? So I always believe people who really need me should connect with me. Otherwise, I'm not the right person for them.
Super. That gives a lot of clarity. So, in this journey, how much time does it take for a, couple of questions? If for audience who are watching it, or let's say there are mom or women who are watching this particular thing, they might have a couple of questions as to what languages will Aishwarya support? Is it necessary that it has to be only English? Can Aishwarya also talk in regional languages? So, what are they?
I'm good only in English and Tamil.
Okay.
So
So,
I don't know any other language, especially Hindi. I think I might learn. I have to learn it.
okay. So English and Tamil,
Tamil.
you're all good. So how much time does it take? Let's say somebody enrolls. How much time duration they have to dedicate to ensure that this is taken care of for you to transform or put efforts just for them to mentally prepare that okay, I have to allocate this particular time to for this particular program.
Okay, I usually meet them once in a week for 1 hour, 1.5 hours, and I do support them with a lot of messages in between because when I teach them or when we discuss a lot of things, I always ask them to apply it immediately in their life. So when they apply it, there are going to be a lot of challenges. So there are going to be a lot of questions from them, and I love those questions. Only through questions they get a lot of clarity and answers to for them to move further in their life, right? So I always support them with this process for almost 3 to 4 months minimum, and then 2 months I just leave them without teaching them anything or discussing anything else with them, and I'm just going to just see them how they are performing, how they are able to tackle all their challenges now, how far they have transformed. So 2 months is just going to be a period where I will be like listening to whatever they say, and I'll be like giving them small tweaks to ensure they are now ready. Get set ready. You are imperfectly super mom. Get on the go. It'll be like that. So the whole process will be like 5 to 6 months, where 3 to 4 months I'll be with them throughout, and 2 months I'll be just overseeing them.
Yeah, and you're there to support them anywhere in future, just in case they need any help. Superb.
Yeah, yeah. It will be like more. We will become just friends, and anytime in future when they call up, I'm going to attend the call and I'm going to say, see, this is what your pattern is. You have to little change, and this is how we can become better, like that. So it's a journey.
Superb. Aishwarya, so we have some rapid fire questions so that our audience get to know you well. Are you all set?
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
set.
So your first question, what was the last picture that you took it in a studio? Not the selfies, not from your smartphone, but you went to a proper studio, old style studio, and took a photograph.
Okay, when my son was 8 months old.
Okay. So this was a photo shoot carrying him.
Yeah. I love girl babies. So because I had a son, I just did all the makeup like a girl baby frock and all, everything, and we just had a photo shoot just before his launch
Okay.
event.
So you're from Chennai, so this question is very apt for you. Which celebrity do you think is most down to earth?
Mahatriya, because I love him for the person he is, and for the information that he delivers, and for all the clarity and the person he is as such. Mahatriya, Sadhguru, I just admire every one of them.
So, so your next question, what is the most expensive thing that you have broken? You were talking about your kid jumping from sofa and what are the consequences, but I'm sure that was not the case when you were a kid. So what was the most expensive thing you have broken without realizing what are the consequences?
I really don't remember because no, I don't remember the most expensive thing that I've broken. No idea at all. Maybe I'm a good kid. I don't know.
Maybe you should ask your mom about this after this particular show and check out what did I break. So yeah, sorry, your dad or your family members had to check. What did you break during the childhood? Okay.
No, all that I can remember is I lost my gold earring once, and I felt like, oh my God, why is the world still existing? Okay, how can I go and tell this to my parents? They're going to beat me up like that. That is the most thing that I'm able to remember. I don't remember anything else like breaking or something.
Okay. Which obstacle or challenge, since we've been talking about challenges, is the most common across all mothers out there?
Relationship challenges, especially the relationship within themselves. They don't know who they are first, and they always expect everybody else to understand them for what they are.
Okay. So, for what Aishwarya would react with her eyes? She will roll her eyes or, give expressions, not talk, no dialogues, but, everything is managed with ice?
I usually do this to my husband when he does the same mistake again and again.
And how does it look like?
It will be like funny. He'll be like, okay, okay, I get that. I'll try to. And it's again a process. That's the beauty of the relationship. Nobody's perfect and we enjoy that imperfections.
Okay. So, what is that commonly used word by Aishwarya?
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah. Most commonly used emoji?
Smiley.
Smiley? That's
Normal
frequently used.
smiley. Open mouth smiley.
Okay. What's Aishwarya's style of wishing somebody on their birthday?
I wish so much from my heart. Wish you a very, very happy birthday. May your dreams come true with God's grace. May you have a healthy, wealthy, and a very good, prosperous year ahead, like that.
Okay. So, what do you want to be remembered as?
I want to be remembered for the love, the compassion that I'm showering for my services or for my co-mothers. I would like to remember me as a person that I am.
Good. So, how do you judge people? Because it's all about people. You're in people business, and you will come across a lot of people who are discussing their issues, challenges, what they want to do. So, how do you judge them? What is that thing which makes this happen for you?
No, as a coach, I'm not supposed to judge anybody. And so I never do that. And I try really hard to keep my mind off in that segment because we are cultured to do that every now and then. So when I talk to them, I try to understand them in a deeper level by getting all the emotions and I give them some time. And even when they come back and tell me, no, Aishwarya, I understand, but I'm not able to apply. So this like that, this like this, I tell them no problem. And let's sort out. Let's see what best we can do. Because for some reason they are with me and we have to give the best to each other. That's all. So I try my maximum not to judge people, but subconsciously sometimes does happen and I cleanse it myself.
Super. Your last question. Okay, so this is very important and critical. So let's say there is a university which is in UK, let's say Glasgow University or something, wants to give you a PhD. Which domain would you expect a PhD in? They are ready to give you a doctorate.
I love this natural birthing concept because everything started with me by giving birth to my son in some awkward ways, okay, and which could be avoided. So after that, it took almost 1.5 years for me to correct it, my son as well, right? So I always feel natural birthing is good and great, and if we can and have that intention towards it, and most of the problems can be avoided initially for mothers, and from then on the journey will become even more smooth. So initially mothers they get upset especially because of their emotional turmoil that happens during the process of the motherhood, pregnancy, soon after the delivery and all of it, and they get lost throughout. So I just want to close that loop.
So you want to
So
get doctorate in promoting natural delivery? Am I
yes,
correct? Yeah.
natural birthing, the benefits of it, the role of midwives, the role of doulas, and the role of touch therapist. So what miracles that they can do, and also definitely gynecologists. So they are like gods, and all others are like angels towards them. So when used rightly, we can have a blissful birthing experience that sets the standards for the rest.
Super. So, we're done with the rapid fire questions. So, before we wind up, we have a short video of testimonials which were given for the book, for Aishwarya's book. So, here is the testimonial, and let's ask Aishwarya about the testimonials.
Hi, this is Jyoti Srinivas. I was ex-regional programming head South Big FM and media professional. First of all, I want to congratulate Aishwarya for her new book, Date with the Fate. When I first saw the title itself, it was like a shock for me. Then when I read the book, it is excellent, and I would recommend this book to every woman actually, not only the mothers but all the women, because it's like a handbook when you are upset, when you feel that you are a victim, when you feel that you are lonely, when you feel you are somewhat disturbed due to some situations around you, and then you want sometimes you want to reach out people, and then you do the people whom you want to reach out also, or some are a little bit busy, or you can't reach them at that particular time. Then you have this book. When you read this book, you feel that everything around you is a temporary thing, and the solution lies within you. So that's what, when I read it, I felt it, and I strongly recommend everybody to please read this book, buy this book. And once again, Aishwarya, congratulations for the book Date with the Fate, and lovely, reading this book. Thank you so much. It touched my heart, and wonderful.
Yeah, that's an awesome testimonial. So, yeah, how did you feel, about this particular testimonial?
I felt super happy. I felt God is answering my prayers. When a lot of mothers are connected with me and they told, yeah, this book is awesome. It is like small NLP course in itself, because I myself haven't done the NLP. Okay, so it is through my own experiences. When I heard it is like a mini NLP course kind of comments from others, I really loved it, and I gave all the good appreciations to God.
Super. So finally, what is the suggestion you have for women out there? Because this is all about beautiful mind like you trying experienced motherhood, narrated motherhood in a sort of a book, and you're presenting it. You have a course and curriculum to support, a program to support mothers who want to do something. Okay, with all this experience, what is this beautiful mind has for other mothers out there? So what is the suggestion you have?
I have just one small message. Every soul comes to this world for a reason with a purpose. So you definitely need to live your purpose, understand it, and you have to live through it. And motherhood is just a phase of your life, and it is not your life completely. So you need to understand that it is like your marriage, motherhood, your in-laws, everything is just a segment in your life, and you as a whole is something else, something different. So you need to identify, you need to have that calling to identify yourself, live that life to your fullest. That's when your soul will definitely be happy and satisfied. That is the reason why you are here. So don't ever blind that reason and live a fake life.
Super. So friends, we'll share all the social handles where Aishwarya is available. You can also go through her website. You can order this particular book online. It's already a bestseller, so you don't have to have second thoughts. So you can pick it up if you're a book lover. Otherwise, this might be a good book for somebody who's going through a phase of motherhood. This might be awesome gift. So pick it up, order it, and gift it to a mother. This will make a lot of difference. You might change somebody's perception, somebody's life altogether. And yeah, the services Aishwarya is rendering, so do connect with her. Now you know all about Aishwarya. You can connect and feel free to ask questions which are in your mind, and let's check what Aishwarya can do for you in your life. Okay, so thanks a lot, Aishwarya, for joining us on this particular show. Definitely beautiful mind. Keep spreading positivity. Keep narrating some of these books, which will be useful for a lot of mothers out there. There might be a lot of books, but experience from Indian authors, Indian moms, what we go through, all these are different, and everybody has a different experience which should be penned. So don't stop it. Keep continuing your efforts on penning down your experience, which will help others. So thanks a
Thank
lot
you
for
so
joining
much.
in.
Thank you so much, Ravi. It is a pleasure being here, and I totally enjoyed this interview, and especially the rapid fire round. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, friends. Have a great evening and keep inspiring people by liking and sharing their videos. Thank